Hey folks! So, welcome to Psychic Roundtable. This is a project I wanted to start last year, but, well, last year almost killed me. So, yeah, as I'm sure it is with a lot of you guys out there. But we survived, and yay, we made it to January 31st. Awesome. January felt like a whole year. Come on, Nicole. Come on up here. Get in here.
I'm trying.
Okay. Anyway, so Nicole is wearing a mask to make sure she does not get sick. Do I have germs? Yeah, I probably do have germs. Anyways, but
you're nugget.
I know, right? So basically, we're just gonna sit on here and chat a little bit. We originally had a couple of guests, but they called off. Angeline has MS and she's having a really bad flare-up day. And then Yumi, she is also having a bad health day. Oddly enough, I think they both have MS or fibro or something. It's weird. But oh well. Anyway.
Weather maybe adding to the flare-up.
Oh yeah.
It's gotten warmer.
Been super damp.
And we all know it's going to get colder again anyway.
Hold on. Oh, she just messaged. Angeline. Go ahead, talk for a little bit. Tell them about the different fairs and stuff we've got coming up. And different opportunities to meet different intuitives. Like the February True Hearts Fortune Fair we have coming up.
Yeah, that was the one I was going to mention first. Because that's actually not this Saturday, but the next Saturday.
Are you sure it's the next Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, I think this was like the 3rd.
Ooh, yeah. And it's a 2-day at the Des Moines New Age shop on 63rd and Hickman.
I was going to ask, did you talk to Dean? Because there's also an art show with it on the upstairs.
Yes, I know.
But is he going to also still have the art up on Sunday as well since the fairs?
No, he is not going to have the art on Sunday. His show is going to be Friday, Saturday, because most of his people, their schedules are just too tight.
I figured I'd check, and that way if anybody else, and,
Oh, right, we're going to have the Cats and Dogs art show as well as the Psychic Roundtable Fortune Fair. Now I know I'm putting stuff in for it. Are you?
Mm-mm.
Really? This is like right up your alley. Huh, weird. Okay, hang on. Let me respond to Angeline. You talk.
I was going to say, Mercury retrograde and me and creativity, it's just not a very good
Well,
go.
Mercury retrograde's over.
Yeah, but most of the creative time when I would have been prepping for it was during Mercury, plus the holiday. But that's our next show. And then, of course, we're looking forward to the March Fair as well, which is supposed to be our big fair. And that'll be down at the fairgrounds. And so, of course, if anybody out there in the audience is interested in being a vendor, please get a hold of us. Facebook is a great way to communicate. Our shop phone is still being a little bit fritzy as far as I last knew.
I swear to God, the amount of tech problems last year is ridiculous. It's like Mercury never went out of retrograde.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way. And I don't know how many times we've replaced the shop phone. I feel like it sneezes and cries.
I know, right? It's like oh, it's dead. It's gone. Rest in peace. Ashes to ashes, whatever. Oh, my God. Hey, we have a watcher. Hi, watcher. Say hi to the peeps. No, but, no, we eventually, what I want to do with the Psychic Roundtable is get a bunch of intuitives on, or, whoever.
We got more peeps.
Woohoo! Hi, the peeps! But, get a bunch of different people on so as we can answer some of the audience's questions. Because one of the ladies, she actually made a really good point when I was talking to Debbie on one of the interviews. She was like, that would be really great for me because I can't get out and get a lot of places. Me being a firm pedestrian, I do have my driver's license, but I'm scared to wreck the car. Oh, wait. Dennis already wrecked the car. Actually, though, it wasn't his fault. Some dude wanted to race a red light. Yeah, and then wanted to argue with him about it. It's like, no, it was yellow. It's like, dude, it was red. Don't worry, though. The cops ruled in Dennis's favor, so.
Well, I'm sure they could always check the cameras anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the only good thing about having traffic cams.
Depending on the light and all that.
Otherwise, I feel like Big Brother's always watching. I think Big Brother is always watching. Is it even Big Brother anymore, or is it just Old Man in the Sky or something, Scary stuff,
Either way, it's crazy.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like...
She's multitasking.
I'm splitting my vision because Angel is like... You see the little dots, like she's responding and she's still responding and she's still responding. That's right, Debbie. I'm talking about you right now. Well, let's talk some smack about her so she gets on here.
I doubt if she's multitasking on 2 devices and watching at the same time. At least
come on, whip out your smack.
You know her way more than I do.
I know. So many dirty secrets. No, I'm teasing. No, Angelina and I we've been friends for a really long time. Oh my God. God, it has been a really long time. I think it's been over 15 years.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh man. I can't send her an invite. How do I send her an invite?
Do you do it? Is it by a tag? I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how to do that.
But partially why we're trying to do this video is...
She's a Gemini, I'm a Taurus, she's a Taurus, and we're both like, And
none of us are the greatest at techies. But we started this because, hey, you know, we want you guys to respond as well and give us ideas on possible topics to chat about.
Oh my God. I'm still I'm reaching over for my mouse while I'm trying to, I'll be like, That's just, oh, hey, cool. Let's add her. Destiny. Destiny is one of the tarot readers that's going to be at the fair on February 10th and 11th. 10th and 11th? Am I getting that right?
Mm-hmm, I believe so.
My brain has melted from all the stress. I'm pretty sure I'm just like, I'm done. Okay, cool. Wow. I even fat fingered the keyboard and still got it right. Oh my God.
Either a device is good at it or it's utter crapshoot.
Yeah. And she got me this mug. It's so true. My brain has too many tabs open. Destiny, hey, what's up?
Hi. Oh, not much.
Awesome. I'm so glad you came on. So Destiny is a psychic. She is a tarot reader. She's relatively new to actually doing the paid for readings, but she's been doing readings for a long time. When did you first develop your gift? Not develop it. When did you first awaken to your gift? There we go. That's better.
In like 2017-ish. I was 16 at the time. So
Awesome.
yes.
Oh, and Angel Lynn is trying to come on now. She's like, you know what? They're going to talk smack about me. I'm going to be out there, and I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. I'm like, yeah, it worked.
I knew what to say anyway.
We're going to talk so much smack. All right, Destiny, stop talking smack about her. We got to get her on here.
I can't. I'm too sweet. And I love her too much.
By the way, Destiny is a Pisces, so even if she isn't the nicest of us, she really seems the nicest.
My big 3 is Pisces Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and a Cancer rising.
Oh, nice. Double water.
Yeah.
A lot of water, baby.
I'm
a lot
emotional.
Of water. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. I tell you what. So, we made it to January 31st. I'm so proud of us all. Yay.
And there's no planets in retrograde right now, so that's really nice.
Mm-hmm. This January has been a whole year for me.
Yeah.
How about you, Nicole? Well, with Nicole, it's all the partying she does. It's like constant partying, you know. She's just like, whoa! God, teasing.
I'm only like, I'm 3 weeks into school, and it's like, oh my gosh, it feels like an entire semester already.
Right.
It's like, oh my gosh, I want it to be over.
Was that Angel Lynn messaging?
Oh my God, I don't know. I'm so confused. I think she's confused. She's like, I don't know how to log on.
Maybe Destiny needs to message her and tell her how she did it.
Hold on.
Can we share it to her?
I don't know how to share it to. I don't know how
I
to
got
invite
it.
her.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. I just sent her a link. I think.
sweet. Thank you. Oh, we got 6 watchers.
So
Hi, watchers.
hopefully
Oh.
she'll be able to use that.
Everybody joined in there.
Yeah, you know
They're trying
what?
to carry too much.
Hey, eventually I'm going to move this over to either Zoom or Discord or something like that. That way everybody can be on it. Because that's my goal. I want to get a bunch of people on it, bunch of people talking. That's why it's called a roundtable. What in the hell? No. Okay. I don't know how to log on. Destiny is trying to message.
It's not writing. I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's I'm doing it on the keyboard.
Well, it's not showing up in there. That's why.
What the? All right, you talk to her. I gotta go do this Facebook stuff. Oh my God!
You're the one trying to write.
By the way, this is a brand new computer. Last year, I had to replace 2 desktops, a TV, a laptop. Yeah, everything just kept dying. My fire cube died. Several phones at the shop.
Oh, Angel.
That's crazy.
Oh, here. Hold on. Wait. Boom.
Yeah, I think that'd be that.
Okay. Hang on.
Yeah. Resend that. Resend it.
No,
I hit audio only. Resend it.
just turn on your camera, babe.
Uh-huh.
You got a little camera icon. Just pop that.
I can't find the damn thing. Nope, I got avatars.
Okay. So
there should be a little camera somewhere.
You want me to close you out? Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Wow, and it has the thing of block Angel in on there too, and I'm like, no, I don't no.
Given all the options. Yeah, see, I think she's got her camera.
Yeah.
I don't know where she is.
Angel is okay. I don't know.
Should I try and send her the link again?
I think it's going slow because it still says adding again.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing. I'm gonna have to change from CenturyLink, guys, because CenturyLink is just crappy. I mean,
really?
Yes, it's ridiculous. It's like,
I don't know.
What the hell?
Through ICS, I think, which is apparent names.
What is
I have
ICS?
no idea. It's an internet provider.
I know MetroNet's coming to the area and they're slowly growing and building towers and whatever their network.
Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to pull her on, and Angel Lynn is having some difficulties. Mild difficulties. All right, we got 2 earth signs and a water sign. Come on, we need the air sign. Let's go. Come on, we got to keep this stuff moving.
I think the system's like super lagging, but I don't know which end of it.
Oh no. Our Wi-Fi around here has just been dropping like hot potatoes both at the shop and here. It's just been.
That's crazy.
Now I will tell you, my mom works from home and she has what's the
MediaCom.
one? Yeah, she has MediaCom and it's been fine.
What?
Yes. I'm like, what the? We are really good payers of our CenturyLink bill and everything, and we're like, really?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I was gonna say, didn't she used to work for them?
Yeah,
and
she did.
She went with MediaCom.
Yeah,
that's
really sad. Yeah, but keep in mind, I got CenturyLink when Mom was still working with them.
Yeah.
She was a big proponent of it. CenturyLink, now Lumen. Excuse me, now Lumen.
Angel's typing and we're not looking. We're not reading it.
Yeah, it says no response.
Well, she's watching, so I probably didn't need to send her another link, but I did.
Yeah, no, I keep trying to add her, and it's saying that she's not responding.
It
she's
sounds
not clicking in.
Either that, or maybe it's her internet going too
slow
and timing out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, tech issues, peeps.
Perpetually. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay. Quickly. My kid just jumped out of the bath. All right. Block him. He is naked and running around. Oh, I love you. You're the best baby. So yeah, that one's mine. He's cute. And that one's also mine.
He's wearing my trophy husband shirt.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. You can go back and watch your tablet. He is.
Oh.
Huh? You're not a trophy husband. You're a trophy child.
It fits him.
That kid won't stop growing.
Yeah, no, I bought my husband just as a joke a trophy husband t-shirt, you know, and so he put it on my son, and my son's like, no, he is offended. He is offended. He is not a trophy husband. He is a trophy child. Okay, hold on. Hi, Brandon. Oh, okay, cool. You know, eventually.
She's trying to interact.
Okay. I'm still trying to pull her on, and this is just not happening. Weirdness. Okay.
Oh, they're fams.
Hi, guys. Goodness. Okay. You know what? Let's do a quick poll, though. Who and who all is cool with Zoom or Discord or what? I've got StreamYard, but
I've never heard of that.
okay, well, it's supposed to be, Brenda is my super duper son-in-law. Oh, okay, cool. Let me log off and then log back in. Sounds good, Angelin. Woohoo!
Maybe a refresh will help. Who knows?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Technology.
It can be a bit of a bear, I will say that. Hold on. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yes. Add.
If she'll even join.
I know. I don't think I'm just inviting Spiral Healing Energies on. I don't think she'll actually join us, but I'm gonna mess with her a little bit and be like, hey.
Will she actually know how to accept the invite and do all that? Though?
Dude,
That'll be the
it's
next step.
Antoinette. Of course she'll know. She's more techie than I am.
Yeah, that's true.
She's like, I don't think so, losers. I'm just gonna watch you with wine in my hand. I'm kidding. She doesn't drink.
Otherwise, maybe her Wi-Fi's been,
Yeah, her Wi-Fi might be.
I don't like
I don't know what. I know, right? I don't know what Wi-Fi carrier she has. Okay. Anyway, so are you excited about the fair coming up?
I'm so excited.
I'm excited to have you. It's always wonderful having you there. You just bring this
great
little
being there.
positive energy. Okay, so she's back. Let's try and add her again. Boop. All right.
Fingers crossed it works.
No answer.
Okay. Hey, I'm sitting there going, you guys need to watch the comments.
Clicking.
Yeah, we kept clicking, and it was like,
But
it
I
kept
know,
telling you
but
error.
the comments, you don't answer me. I can hear you. So I'm like, you guys, send me an invite like 10 times. No.
Yeah, I don't know how to send you an invite. Destiny was the one
Well,
doing
somebody
it.
just did.
I just shared the link or whatever to the live
You
chat.
did.
And
That's
so,
my
yeah.
sunshine.
So
hey,
how you doing,
Brandon,
Debbie?
are you still there? Hold on. Brandon, are you still on? Brandon Jones. Oh, well,
Everybody,
if he answers, I'm not seeing the comments now for some reason. So if he answers, let me know, because I got to tell him something real quick.
Okay.
So I got better.
Woohoo!
And that's why I could log. I just got better like an hour ago. I didn't think I was going to do it.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate you jumping on. You don't have to be on for that long. I know
Oh,
this
no,
is what
I'm fine unless my stomach starts up again, but
okay.
that's a different situation. It's been so damp, it down to the bones.
Yeah.
God.
It's been very damp.
Yeah, and it doesn't help when you have arthritis. So
no, it does
it's
not.
pretty
It does not.
bad. Okay, I'm gonna grab a cigarette, do a bad thing.
Don't worry about it. I don't. The only thing I don't have people do is do any sort of drugs or drinking on the thing, because
God,
that isn't,
I don't.
you know,
First
that's
off,
illegal.
don't do
But
any of that.
if you want to light up a cigarette, that's fine.
Well, it's gonna be set aside, so after I light it, you won't see it.
Eh.
Well, I don't want people to think, oh, that's inappropriate.
Eh.
Okay.
You know what?
I know. Well, you grew up around it. Your dad.
I know,
So.
right? He smokes like a chimney.
Yeah, he does.
still does. He still
I
does.
don't. I do smoke, but not like a chimney. Okay, so here we are, and we have Sunshine with us this time. So we have
Actually, really excited.
three psychics on the round table now.
Yes, ma'am.
And Sunshine, tell us what you do.
I do oracle readings. All kinds.
Yeah, but all kinds. I've seen
Yeah.
you set them.
I do love, general, messages from a past loved one.
Louder,
Year
girl.
ahead, next 6 months. I think that's all of them. I just got certified for palm readings. So
You're
that's
pretty
nice.
awesome. Hey, Kathy, how are you? So, Kathy Reed, if you want to come in and get a reading from someone that doesn't know you, Sunshine here would be great. She does cards, and she's pretty good.
I use multiple decks too when I do readings.
Yeah. You let them pick out the deck, right?
Yep.
That's pretty. Yeah. And then, like, do you do like 3 cards, 5 cards, or do you do a whole spread?
I just let whatever comes out come out, typically.
Right.
So, I mean, that could be like 1 card for each deck, or it could be a few cards. So.
Do you do any Celtic ones at all?
I've tried, but I don't typically, it's not something
Not
I
your
enjoy
forte at the moment, because as like any job, believe it or not, we grow with this. Because the more we have, what do you call it? Faith and belief, the bigger our gifts get.
Yeah.
They get huge. I mean, I don't understand how I work sometimes. It just does. And it's really hard to explain it to people. You know, there's just not words out there.
Yeah.
Hi, Boopy.
Yeah, I don't know if we're seeing all the comments either right now, but
I'm
I know
seeing some up on Sunshine's screen, but not my own.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know where it's all popping up at. But something too is a lot of people don't understand what oracle is.
Yeah, actually, you know what, Sunshine? Explain to them what
Okay.
oracle is.
You're gonna make me cry,
is
Boopy.
different than tarot. They're like so tarot is the same 78 cards. Even if the tarot decks are different, they also have like ace of spades.
Can you be just
ace of spades,
a little louder, Sunshine? I know you're such a quiet voice.
So they have like the ace of pentacle, or is that right? Yeah. So each tarot deck has the same type of cards. Actually, I have 2 decks in here. Like this one's an oracle deck. It's Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then I have my Cosmic one in here at the moment. And so each oracle deck is different, and they have different cards. Whereas tarot has the same 78 types of cards.
Right.
And so oracle is also more descriptive in a way. You get more information.
You get more
if you use
info
more
on it.
Yeah, if you use more decks too, you can get more clarity from it. And then like with 2 of my love decks, I've had like similar cards pop out. Like in one reading, there was like 2 marriage cards from 2 different decks.
Right.
And so that was really cool.
Yeah. And is that always like, okay, so you get these cards that pop up. Is that kind of the same feeling you get when so as you're reading for them, it pops up? Does it match? Does it fit? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Typically it does. I've barely had any readings where it was like, okay, that doesn't make sense. So.
I've seen you in action. You're pretty darn good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're
now
so sweet.
I have mediumship, so I do. I also speak to the dead.
Yeah.
And that just, dang. No. It's amazing what I can do. Like I know I'm very confident in my gift, but I've done it so long that you are getting confirmation from your clients.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that is giving me my faith and my not the pride, what's the word? My I don't question it. Like I know I don't want to sound egotistical, but I know I'm good, and that's only because of my
Yeah.
clients. When you can do, and I have on this one site, I was on a site for a while, and I did 1,500 readings on that site.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't even on every day, but
my goodness.
but every
Which
one of
site?
them
Which
except
site?
2. Huh?
Which site?
Oh, I did teen.com.
Nice. I've heard of
Yeah.
them. Yep.
Yep. It used to be the old Clio called,
Yes.
Clio. Remember the
Yeah.
Psychic Clio? Yeah, they got sued.
Cleo.
But they're a very good site to work for. I had no problems with them.
Really?
So I'm actually getting back in. They're not hiring psychics at the moment, but I've been gone from them for over 10 years. So
Wow.
yeah, they have to. I'm not even sure if I'm in their computer anymore, but we'll see. Working
Yeah, I
out.
tried to sign up for one site to do oracle readings, and they denied me. Like, I got like halfway into like the application
Yeah.
process. I was like 2 steps in, I think out of 5, and they
Really?
denied me on the second one. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
That's messed up.
Yeah, they didn't give me a
You
reason.
know,
I was like,
a
all
lot of the
right.
sites, some of the sites just don't even ask for a reading.
Yeah.
They just let you get on, and that's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, they asked
But
me a
at
lot
the
of questions
same
like how
time, it does
long.
make you not me, but it can make you nervous.
Yeah.
And so if you're stuttering or something, then they're thinking something else. But they got to get to know you. It's like
Yeah.
anything, but it's amazing how many they do have fakes out there.
Yeah.
On Keen, you can set your price.
Really?
I could not believe I saw one psychic, and it's per minute, right?
Yeah.
$59.99. I
Oh
know.
my gosh.
Get this. Like probably a year went by, and she called me one night. She says, somehow I always ended up on the front page, and she called me and she goes, I'm using the last bit of my money. And I said, baby, you can't charge people $59.99 a minute.
Yeah.
Who's going to call you?
That's
I mean,
insane.
you
That's
can, but the problem
outrageous.
is, you can. You can set whatever price you want.
Right,
And I'm all about making money. You guys know that because you have to have money to live. But at the same
right.
Yeah.
time,
It's
you
part of
have to
this
keep it
world. Yeah.
somewhat reasonable because the people are coming to you
Mhm.
for help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Mine has
Well, it
been
depends
a
on
lot of
the
word of mouth.
I was going to say, let me back up. Some people are not coming for help. Those people,
That's true.
we all know who they are.
Right.
I have no problem charging $59.99 a minute. It should be $100 a
Right.
minute to put up with that.
Alicia,
Okay.
remember when I was doing the galleries every
Mhm.
time, and we had the same people showing up because we did the galleries for free.
Yeah.
So we might start them back up. I don't know. We're working on times and slots and all that. Lisa's got a lot on her plate.
Honestly, with the galleries, the reason why I pulled them is because
Well,
what
I
was
got sick.
happening,
I couldn't do them.
and even with Psychic Jeff and everything, what people would do is come up and they would keep pushing, and you and Psychic Jeff both would go and go and go, and what it would do is it would kill all of our other readers.
Right.
Because everybody would get all the free stuff and then just be like, bye.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They would not support the shop. They wouldn't support anything. They wouldn't share
Right.
it. They wouldn't do anything.
Right.
So at that
You
point, I
have
was
your
like,
freeloaders for sure.
well, I hesitate to call them that, but yes.
I know.
And,
But too, if you keep going and going, what if there's somebody who doesn't want to be out in the open public and they really need to talk to you specifically?
yeah.
And if
That's
you're
a
going
good
for hours for
point,
free,
Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, baby girl.
because some of us, if it's an emotional, like if your family member just passed away, you're not going to want to be bawling in front of everybody.
No.
Right.
Yeah. That's actually why I finally got it so as the vendors are up front and the readers are in back. And I know some vendors, they have expressed irritation because they don't want to be separated from their readers, but I'm like, guys, it's not fair to my clients.
Yeah.
You mean if they come in and see the same person every time? Is that what you mean?
No. If you're just going for hours and hours on the gallery and they can't come to see you.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't go hours and hours. Spirit does cut me off at about an hour, sometimes an hour and 15, 20 minutes. But it is
I
still a long time because it's draining
mm,
us. And you have, like, I was getting up to 20, 30 people. We were running out of
and
chairs for a minute. So
that's
I'm being
great,
pulled, yeah,
but
and I seem to get something for everyone, almost everyone.
and
And
like I
yeah,
said, that's great, but
yeah, it drains you.
um, no, they weren't they weren't going to any other readers or vendors or the shop or anything.
Yeah,
And
that's not right. That's not
the
fair.
people that wanted to get a reading from you during that time, because remember, I
Right.
said Spirit Gallery's 30 minutes, you know. But when you
Oh,
have
see, I didn't know you
30,
said
40 people,
yeah,
but when you have 30, 40 people, I know you keep going. My dad's the same way. But the problem is, people want to get a reading from you. They need a reading, and you're
right,
not available.
right.
Yeah.
So it's just, that's why I cut the galleries.
Hey, how about a question and answer time?
Yeah.
I don't normally do um
Boop.
like emails. I do text readings, yes, but I don't get on my email or anything because most of mine are done on the phone or in person. But I would like to give it a try. If a few people want to ask one question only, between me and Sunshine, we could pick it
Yeah.
up. Not everybody's going to be answered because
Actually,
I almost
yeah.
wasn't able to be here tonight, but it would be fun just to try it.
Um, yeah, if you guys want to ask one question a pop, go ahead and we'll see how many we can get
Yep.
answered between the two of them. Are you game, Sunshine?
Yeah.
All right.
You need to
Cool.
grab your cards, or are you good?
I can go grab them really quick. They're just in the other room.
Just one set, probably.
And I
Oh,
think it
she's
would,
taking us
yeah,
with her. Aw,
I
where's your
think,
bedroom? No, I'm
oh
kidding.
my gosh, no, don't
Actually
go
in my
there.
bedroom.
I'm
This is not OnlyFans.
right.
Um,
I got a wall behind me because I'm a mess. No.
okay.
Okay, so
No,
I'm showing.
actually, that would be really neat if on the Psychic Roundtable, oh, nice.
Nice.
All my
We could
decks.
do
Well,
like
not
10
Grab
all.
minutes
one,
on
baby girl.
questions. Okay, Kathy
Whatever
mentioned
one
the
spirit.
angel cards.
Does Kathy have? She had a question about cards, I think.
I have angel cards and other people by Denise Lynn and Tracy Bray. Are your cards similar? I think that one's directed to Destiny. Oh, and guys, if you're
Yeah,
going to
because
ask a question, direct it to Sunshine or Angel Lynn, one or the other.
with Kathy, she's actually had readings with those people. So Kathy, I'm not sure because I don't know what cards they use. I have seen, and I have not seen those people, but I have totally seen Sunshine in action, and I've seen
I
what
think those are the creators of the card deck.
I also,
Yeah.
yeah, it is, but I don't know what cards. I mean, I thought she was kind of meaning, is
No,
that the same kind
angel
of
cards.
reading? Just different cards? Is that what you're asking, Kathy? Or Alicia, is that what she's asking?
Kathy, clarify, please.
I did. Yeah, I said her that. I said
If you're
said that too.
still here,
Yeah,
I said
you're still
rephrase
here.
it.
Hi, watchers. Yeah, no, rephrase because
Is
we all
anybody
be
asking
confused.
questions? Because I haven't seen anything come across.
No,
we're trying to kind of keep an eye out, but of
Right.
course,
Come on, Brandon, ask a question.
and something
Boopy,
too
Boopy,
for the
Kathy, Kelsey. There was a Kelsey on.
Antoinette.
Antoinette,
Anyway,
that's right. She was on.
they'll think of something.
Anything. What color your toilet is.
No, we don't want to know that.
No,
We
no,
don't
no.
want
I
to
was thinking
know
of the white or the older choice, pink or blue. I was
Hey, you
not
know
thinking
what?
anything dirty, Alicia.
Go ahead. You said you had an
Oh,
idea. If we go back to the galleries, let's go.
something we should probably do if we do any more of the galleries, of course, try to keep an eye on the time, but have like actual like business cards or flyers going, hey, you know, here's my next time when I'm available for readings here. Here's my contact information. Sorry, I miss you during this gallery. free like 5 minutes or something, toss in a little goodie.
Mhm.
If they didn't catch you and get to talk to you or ask you questions during the gallery, because that way they at least have your information. They can leave with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Kathy.
We'll work around with it and we'll let everybody know how's that.
Cool. Kathy, I have several sets of cards, wondering if the ones you use are similar to those. Okay, her question is
God
about
in the sunshine, by the way. Because I said yes, Kathy, I think they are. It's a similar concept.
Yeah. So like I have magical times, they're empowerment cards, and then I've
Right.
got like
You got
ones
fairy
that are.
cards?
I think I do
And
somewhere.
or
I have a secret
Kelty.
garden
Okay.
and sea melodies, and then I have the two different moon ones, and then I've got a mushroom
Do
deck. And
you have
then...
the that one cracks me up. Do you have
Oh my
the
God,
original writer deck?
Yumi would
I
have
have
loved
it
that.
somewhere. It's not, I don't take it with me just because I don't read tarot cards right now. So I'm not
Right.
comfortable with them. I'm more comfortable with
Right.
Oracle. But
Wait a minute. Sunshine, I need to say something about you. The fact that you just said that makes you an honest reader. Makes you
Hi,
better
Antoinette.
than I'm in it just for the money. You absolutely want to help people.
yes, I do. I love helping
I've heard
people.
you. Same as me. We kind of I speak to the dead, Boopy, and I'm a psychic / medium. I can see past, present, future, and I will try my hardest to check in. Is your mom gone? Boopy, is your mom gone?
Is it more personal or worldly? From Boopy.
Let's do worldly, just because.
Hey guys, you need to be putting in who you want the question to go to, please.
Oh yeah, Boopy. If you want sunshine, she can do yours too.
Kathy, okay, I have a question. Will my grandson's surgery go well?
That could go to either of you two.
Kathy, is it down by the lower belly or in like somewhere in the groin or lower area? What's going on? I can't see comments, so if you guys can see them, read them out loud.
Yeah, I'm reading them.
Yeah. No, you're fine, honey. I was just letting you know.
Antoinette says she's stalking us again. Kathy, no, adenoids. Oh,
Adenoids.
okay.
Oh, well, first off, I got a yes, but I also got that um, it's going to take longer than they said. So it will worry you, but it's okay. He's going to be okay. He's in good hands.
Okay, awesome.
So if you have some sunshine, you could answer it. And then I'll answer Boopy in just a minute. Oh, that's so good. You're pulling a card on it. After I already said it. Good. We'll have to see what it says.
So I pulled the protection card.
Yep.
And so
yes,
he's going to be protected during it for sure.
Yes, he's going to need that when they have a little bump, and but the end result is it's good.
Cool.
Kathy, you can call me too on that day if you need to.
Awesome. Okay, Boopy Sanderson asks, are we going to a world war?
No, Boopy, we're not. They want to scare us. It's impossible.
Says thank you.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome, Kathy. Boopy, on that, they're trying to scare everybody. They, as being in the powers that be, because they want control. They want us scared. And we run scared. Everything in our lives get all screwed up, turned upside down. Things happen. But if we stay calm, your emotions are better and you can ride out the storms or whatever's going on in your life or your family. So I get a 100% yes. No, sorry. Sunshine, what do you get on that? Do you get anything?
Let me try and pull something and see.
Okay. And besides,
Persistence?
if you watch anything about aliens, okay, now I'm a believer, but I know a lot of people aren't. But well, actually, more people believe that than they believe in what we're doing. Here's the deal: every time they tried to drop the bomb, you know, when they talked about it in the Cold War, which I was a little girl, um, they've got proof that aliens were over each site, and they lost radio connections, they lost anything electronically. So someone will stop it. I have faith in that. I don't think they want our world to blow up. We have a lot to give. Our environment, our minds, our bodies. You know, we have a lot that they're interested in, just as we're interested in them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Without sounding
Honestly,
crazy.
well, this says, oh, good, thank you. Honestly, if you watch the news, I did a study where I would go without
They
watching the
will
news,
move
go
you.
on, you know. It's the same story. It's the same stories, just different titles, different subject matter. It's
And
always the
different
same thing.
years.
You know,
Right.
it's
Isn't
just,
it?
so
You're right, Alicia.
it's really, what was it? Television was originally invented by the Germans as a propaganda tool, and it's doing very well. I mean,
Oh,
we've got
yeah. We love
all
TV.
kinds of other stuff, but what is it?
History repeats itself
There
all
was
the time.
there was a statistic that shows our health trends follow Hollywood by about
Come here. Oh,
85%.
absolutely. Josie, come here. Oh,
Oh,
come here.
puppy!
Show everybody the world. Look at this
Hi,
beautiful.
puppy! Hi, puppy!
Adorable.
So,
Her
no,
mama. Where'd she go? Oh, she's behind my pillow. Can you see her? That's
no.
Mama Dog.
Hi!
There you are. There you are. Oh, I know. Jasmine Silver. I want to see. I want to see. They're bulldogs, man. They love to lay around and do nothing. Oh
That's
my
good.
God! Now Josie does a trick. She's the baby. She sits up here and puts her paws up. Then you got to ask her who the purdy girl. Who's the purdy girl? Huh? Tell them who the purdy girl is. Yeah, it's
Hi,
you.
hi,
No,
Kathy. At
no
one
legs.
point, yes, I did. A while though. Christy, thank you for asking, Kathy. Christy Burkett Maple says, "Hi, Deb. Great to see you and hear
You
you. Been dreaming
too.
crazy about my ex and his side chick. How do I stop it?"
Okay, wait a minute. I didn't get the question. Say it again.
Hi, Deb. Christy Burkett Maple says, "Hi, Deb. Great to see you and hear you. Been dreaming crazy about my ex and his side chick. How do I stop it?"
Okay, I want you to say stop in your mind as soon as you wake up. Just say stop. You're not allowed here. You need to stop. If you're going through the day and your ex pops in your head, say stop. If she pops in your head, do the same thing. And within a week, maybe two, all of a sudden it'll be gone. You'll be like, oh, I haven't done that in a long time. Somebody else is thinking of you, and I don't see you as obsessed at them, like wanting to know what's going on. So that's telling me that they're thinking of you, and which you're picking up the energy. So you literally have to be strong and say stop. You're not allowed here.
One more thing I will add to that. It sounds like you still have a remnant. Well, it could be a sign or a portent, or your guide's trying to tell you something. But honestly, it sounds like you have a residual psychic link to your ex. So what you need to do is make sure you cut that out. And sometimes you can do it by visualizing it as ball, throwing it back at him. Bye. And then shut that door. Be like, see ya. Bye, Felicia.
Very good, Alicia. You're right. That was a great way to put it. Remnant is like the perfect word.
I've also
Some people use the umbilical cord, like cut the cord.
Yep. Cutting the cord. And you can energetically cord to anybody.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's why I was saying say stop. You're not
Ooh,
allowed there.
Christy. Trauma bond. Yep, you still got some residual. Hey, contact spiral healing energies if you have any more problems. But yes, Destiny, talk. Sorry.
So what I did with an ex that really traumatized me is I did a candle sort of, so I took 2 candles. It's better if I describe it than try and remember the name of it. I took 2 white candles. I carved my name into one, carved his name into another, and put a piece of like yarn or rope or, you know, just something small, but then put it around it, and then lit both candles and let them burn. And then when it got to the yarn, like that helped.
That's awesome.
Put out the intent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's basically as simple as the thought. You're putting the intent in it. So say you didn't get to the candles, you had already put the intent in there, Sunshine.
Yeah. Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
100%.
Energy work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do have people that will write references for my energy word. And that's hard to prove because, you know, they'll just say, oh, that could have went anyway.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, but why did it turn out so great, you know?
It's really sad when people benefit from energy work, but then they're like, nah, it didn't really happen. It's like, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've had one person only, that said, okay, I gave her the information on how to do it. Didn't charge her, nothing. So she went and tried it, and it didn't work, apparently.
That's because she didn't want it to.
I did it. I charged it. And I even let her make payments on it. Okay? I didn't charge her a lot, but I even let her, because she was broke. So you just have to have some kind of exchange, you know? So I did it within 24 hours. I fixed it. All of a sudden, 3 weeks later, she's like, okay, she was damn near married to this man. They were living together, not naming names, not giving away any secrets. But my point being is that all of a sudden she's like, well, he's wanting sex. Well, isn't that what you had in the past? I mean, you know, you're a couple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand where you're coming from. So I did my job, and I kind of she's the one and only person I let go because I couldn't fix it. And it's not about me not fixing it. I guess I couldn't, her energy.
Oh, Christy, thank you, ladies. Deb, you did energy work for me 7 years ago, and it has been just recently I've had these dreams constantly.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you want me to I can throw some more at you to help it stop if you'd like.
Christy,
So you just
let us know.
Say yes, yay or nay.
Yeah, it's a lot of times I've found, because people will come into the shop, and normally I toss them to Antoinette for the energy work, because she's just
Antoinette's very good.
She's wow, and she's fast and she's strong.
She is. Yes, I agree.
Oh, Christy, sure, go for it. Okay, sweet.
All right, you got it.
But
back at you, buddy.
But the thing is, most of the time when it doesn't work, what I've found, people don't want it to. The client she's working for, they don't want it to. They're getting in the way, or they're scattered. They're not sure
they get it.
What they want.
I mean, think about it. We're all human.
Mm-hmm.
Even as us, who we are, we get in our own way too.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
I'm not proud of the things I've done in my life. You know what I mean? It's stupid. Yeah. Being young and dumb is a true statement.
I still have pictures of the time you climbed on top of the cop car when you were drunk and started stripping.
I did not. No. That was 10 years before you met me.
That was before you met. Oh my God!
That was
people.
That was. What was I gonna say? That I'm the girl that walked in the PTA meeting in the short mini skirt. Okay, because I can get away with it. Sorry,
to get the kids
I love to shock people sometimes.
Oh no, it's
especially in small towns when all they do is talk about you.
Oh, Jesus. Well, oh, have you ever heard a rumor and you're like, oh my God, what did I do next?
Yeah. 9 out of 10 times you haven't done nothing. And if you have, at least
Really?
acknowledge it and move forward and then ignore it. If you feel in your heart that you didn't do anything, then it's time to move on. If it's bothering you that bad,
Christy.
Good point, Alicia.
Okay, Christy Burkett Maples. I'll come in the shop soon, and that sounds like Deb.
You're funny. Yeah, but you're a cutie too.
Kathy Reed Kinsey. I loved the classes Angel once had at the Women's Center. Ever think of doing classes again?
Yep.
Yes, she has. Yes, she has. Right, Debbie?
Yep. You and I have talked about this, which I definitely need to get with you on this. We need to have a meeting.
Yeah, we do. I think one of the biggest things is me figuring out how to do online classes. So even when you're not feeling so great, you can just stay home.
I get you. Yeah. True that.
Because I know
that wouldn't be that hard. We can do Zoom and have them all log in, just like, or whatever we're doing now. But I do like it in person for their, them.
Definitely.
We're not going to be expensive. It's going to be affordable for people. I can say that right up, off the bat, because I am here to help people.
And the other thing I really want to do is get the pre-recorded classes that people can access at any point in time. Hold on.
Good.
Wait. Okay. Nikki Lynn Perryman. I missed all of the first part of this convo, but appreciate my metaphysical sisters. Thank you, Nikki. You're awesome.
Thank you, Nikki. That was awesome. But I
We
think you can go back and watch it later.
Yes, you can. You can. This will be up.
Yeah.
I never erase any of them.
It's very intriguing, and I have all these little dolls going off in my
it's
little emojis going off in my view
that's
here.
Likes and hearts.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Okay.
We love you too. Thank you, Nikki.
Nikki Lynn. I'm Angel Lynn.
Nice. Oh, and we've got 5 shares, guys. People are sharing this.
You have a lot of you have almost 6,000 on your Facebook. You're growing. Well,
you got to remember, on my website at one point I had 30,000 people that were keeping up with my website.
Did you really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It dropped down.
We got to do that with this.
I know. Right?
With all of our good energy and the people out there that are on right now, we could do that. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. It's been amazing fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. I want to steadily do this once a month, but I would actually like to get it up to once a week. But I also want different people coming on.
Yeah, you can do different ones. I don't know that I can, with doing classes and wanting to get those done.
I know.
That would be a lot for me.
We've all got a lot on our plate, but at the same time, this is a good way. Oh, Boopy says thank you.
Oh, thank you, Boopy.
This is a good way for all the people that don't normally have access to any of us to be able to come on and ask questions.
Hey,
and not just reading questions.
When you get done there, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Alicia. I want to make a statement to everyone. Listen, the first quarter of this year is rough, and it thank God it hasn't been rough for me, but I've been helping so many people. That's probably why. Okay. You can't have both go wrong. Right? So it should be February's still going to be a little bumpy. It's going to start coming out of everything, like financial problems, love, children problems, and then also like significant others with sharing your children. All those kinds of things will come out in March and get better. So we can enjoy this summer, take advantage of it, and say, hey, over here, I'll take some of that energy, because spring is really going to be good this year.
Awesome.
So I hope everybody, has that same hope.
Well, yeah. January's been a whole year for me, dude.
Yeah, I know. You have been through the mill in a month.
Yeah, don't worry. Last year wasn't that hot, and then January's just like, hold my beer. I'm like, really?
Right?
That's okay though. I just keep trucking. So is Nicole.
Well, I just want to kind of let that out there for
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
because, I mean, the issues everybody's having, they're not just little, they're huge.
Cars dying, layoffs.
Yeah,
all this stuff.
yeah.
It's like,
And then there's no money to fix the car. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
and it's never just one issue.
Yeah.
Oh, and then look, okay, here's a good example, Alicia. Look what happened to Dennis.
Well, yeah. You know,
Was he T-boned? Because I saw that as really bad. That
yeah,
accident.
no, the car is not drivable.
All right.
So we are
Right.
currently carless, which you know, poor horsey is over there just climbing the walls.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Well, they're probably going to total it, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm glad. See, the thing is, the guy raced a red light. So he ran through a red light.
Right.
Okay. He raced. He put the pedal to the metal on it.
I know a very good attorney if you need one that will do that kind of work.
Yeah. And poor Dennis, I mean, I'm glad he didn't get banged up any worse. I'm glad he's not dead.
But you
also
suffer later.
Yeah.
You know, because he got T-boned or whatever he got, and the guy ran a red light. Come on.
Oh, that's okay. He jumped out and bragged about how great his insurance was and told Dennis he was wrong. The light was yellow. That's okay. The cop ruled in Dennis's favor. Yeah,
really?
one of those guys. Yeah.
I hope
but what I'm really
cameras on that corner.
What I'm really glad of, though, and this is what I kept feeling, I'm glad Arthur was not in the car.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm glad this guy didn't hit a kid because I'm betting you that's what would have happened.
Right.
So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, also, okay, hold on. Nikki said she took a nap, but she's back. She feels that. Oh, Emily, glad you all are safe. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. He was probably on his phone. I don't know, Emily. Oh, Nikki, Karma will take care of that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Straight, Nikki.
I want a lawyer, though.
No, I got a good one for you. I'll tell you why later.
Sweet. Oh, God. Emily, I guarantee the other guy was on his phone. Oh.
Emily, are you seeing something? Like,
Karma will. Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey, does Emily or Nikki have a quick question?
Yo, guys, you got questions for her?
Any of us, but
Emily,
we're probably can make it one question only because we're probably gonna log off soon.
Mm-hmm. So yes, Emily, go ahead, fire and let them know which one, Destiny or Angel.
If you want a certain person or just both of us, it's fine. Okay. We've kind of both been answering.
Yeah, right. Go ahead, sir. Okay. I promise I don't have that many germs. And even if I did, you got it.
I'm going to message Kathy real quick. Whoops.
Okay, Emily, sure, both. Emily wants both people to answer. Okay. Okay, Emily, go on. Go ahead with your question.
Helping with my nose from this morning anyway.
Don't forget about your teeth.
I've been randomly grabbing stuff.
Yes, this is a free question, Emily. Oh, Alexis Evans.
We're not charging you, baby.
Oh, wow. Alexis Evans, I've never seen these lives. Amazing to see you all together. Well, thank you, Alexis.
See?
Hopefully
that baby is so cute. You did good, girl. You did good. I know her.
Oh. I was gonna say.
What was Emily's question?
She hasn't asked it yet.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, if you have a question, fire it away. Angela! Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Angela,
I don't know her, I don't think.
Yes, you do.
Oh, Angela. Duh. Yes. Yeah, I know her.
Okay. Alexis, you're awesome. And Emily, so I just want to know if my lawyer will file the child support modification.
Yeah, but why is he dragging his feet?
That's a better question.
He has taken too much on his plate. He will get them filed, yes, but
oh, Angela, I love you too. She's like, hi, my favorite ladies. But yeah, that is a little weird. Why is he dragging his feet?
He's got too many clients. He's
we love you, Angela.
Hi, Angela. We love you too. Oh, good. When you to put it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But you have
I
such
just
a beautiful smile, Sunshine. That's why it fits you.
Oh, that's
How's
sweet.
your sister?
okay.
I really like her.
Emily Faye Kramer asks time frame.
I get a 3 around it, so it's either 3 days, 3 weeks, no longer than 3 months, because
Okay.
I work in months.
Yeah. So it's 3. Something to do with 3.
Prosperity,
Angela.
and I got pride, and so he probably thinks that he's too good to do it. But he's definitely going to with that prosperity, because then you'll be getting a little bit more for your kids.
That's interesting that pride came up, because I think that's her pride.
Yeah.
That's what I felt.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Yeah.
I think it could be a
Nobody
little
should
bit of
not.
both too.
I'm a firm believer that you don't knock a man's pride down, but I'm talking woman, woman, or however you want to say it.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't knock our pride down. Now,
Angela, we cannot wait to see you
get in
next
the way.
weekend either. And Wub is doing great. Thank you for asking, Angela.
Oh, we saw him earlier. He's adorable.
He is.
He's got your forehead, your face.
Angela says she can't wait to see us all next weekend.
I can't
Me
wait to see
neither.
her.
Next
Angela,
weekend's going to be so fun.
It is. It's going to be a
Hey,
2-day,
is it
and we're going
11
to have
to 7
Destiny.
on Saturday, by the way, or 10?
Uh,
Say 11.
I think you did 11.
It's 11 to
Yeah.
7
Oh,
Saturday
good.
and 10 to 5 on Sunday.
Okay,
I thought you
good.
did
Okay.
11 again.
Nope. Oh, we've missed you too, Angela. We love you, girl.
Definitely.
And she's got awesome crystals, and she's got new stuff, guys. She's got
She
new
is.
crystals.
She is. Yeah, she's got good stuff.
That's gonna be dangerous in a good way.
Into the
Susan
chat box.
Riso. Oh my God. That is my best friend from when I was 12 years old, girls.
See, it is 11.
Oh my God.
No,
It is.
it's
Wow.
not. That's 10th and 11th.
Yeah, 11 a.m.
Oh my God, Dennis.
Wow.
Okay, fine. It's 11 to 7 and 11 to 5. Whatever.
Okay.
That's what I thought I read.
You guys, hey, Alicia, did you hear that?
What?
That Susan Mancuso that joined on, that's my best friend from when I was 12.
Oh my gosh.
Susan Riso Mancuso, all the way from Vallejo, California. I love her so much.
Oh.
She is
Thanks for
so
tuning
amazing.
in.
Now you can see me. We should be doing video talk, right? I haven't talked to her in a while. We've been busy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. She always checks in on me, though. She's a good friend. We went to Mexico one day together. Oh my God, we had a blast. I'll never forget that trip. Aw. Susie, if you have a question for either one of us, feel free to ask. Me and Sunshine, the blonde with the pretty smile.
Okay. Oh, I'm also, Angela says, Susan says, missed you. Angela says, I'm also going to be doing the March show as well. And yes, Angeline and
me
Destiny
too.
are both going to be there.
Yep. The
Alexis
Evans, those chairs are freaking amazing. The energy in them, just walking in, is so happy. Is this to be your first one, huh?
Yeah, the March one will be my first one at the fairgrounds.
Yes. Oh my
I'm
God.
excited.
You're going to be in heaven. You really are. The energy is just so full of love and joy and almost like going to church.
I've been there as like walking around and stuff.
Right.
And I've gotten a reading or two there, but I haven't vended one yet. I was so excited.
Yeah, it jogged out. Angela, the live, it's all about basically a psychic roundtable, different psychic topic discussions. We were originally going to have a topic, and then we just decided to do a free-for-all.
At least it's go around. I want people to actually tell topics.
Yeah, if you have a topic, guys, suggest it.
It's kind of working together, everybody.
That way you can find the right people for the talk.
Right. You want to talk about aliens? We'll get Jeff on.
Absolutely.
Seriously, right?
They built the pyramids.
Past lives, pyramids,
Anything. Yeah.
cryptoanthology, cryptozoology,
There
French
is.
science, alternative health.
There is somebody in each field, and I'm glad for that because, like, there's a new girl there that Emily, I think, wants to start like ghost hunting. But here's the deal: they can. Her husband wants to be a demonologist. You know, Ed and Lorraine Warren, where they went
Yeah,
around and fought it. That is,
that's awesome.
first off, I wasn't put on this earth to fight it, but
Yeah,
I
you
would
keep
love to
talking.
have someone to send my clients to that
Yes.
need it. So, because I don't want to do it, and thank you, Lord, that I don't. But if you guys look up Ed and Lorraine Warren and just kind of look at their history, oh my gosh,
No,
it's
I read
amazing.
their book.
Yeah.
I read their book, The Demonologist, when I was 11, and wow,
Oh
that was
yeah,
wild.
this girl's been around this world since she was born.
Yep, pretty much. No, and
It's
actually, my
amazing how
mom
much is
sent.
in her brain.
Well, my mom sent me the book because it was too scary for her to read.
I'll tell you what, I watched the movie one time and one time only. I don't watch those kind of movies.
Oh,
Not when
jeez.
it comes to the devil stuff or poltergeist. That's scary because not all poltergeists are scary.
Kathy,
Um,
that's too scary for me. Yes, it is. Alexis, you
me
like the
too.
paranormal, and I remember our scary shows we always watched.
Wait, which one, Lexi? Because I don't remember it.
Alexis Evans.
Yeah. Oh, I call her Lexi. Sorry.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, Debbie likes paranormal, but there's a fine line. Well, there's a big fat marker line between the
I wouldn't even
paranormal and
watch
the
that.
demons.
Yes, that's my point. No demons.
Angela, do you think there is something bad under the Antarctic? I have people I know that say there is. Guys?
I would say yes. Yes.
Interesting.
There is something scary when you even see it on TV because the energy over there is not all good.
Interesting. Alexis
Yes,
Evans.
Lexi, we did. I did that for
We
a
lived
year, and I was
across
like,
from the
"Oh, it's not
cemetery.
going to bother me." Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Not really in a bad way. I only had one that wouldn't go away, and my granddaughter could see him. She all of a sudden learned the word guy, so she'd go, grandma guy, point to the wall. I'm like, oh, great.
That's always fun, right?
Yeah, I was ignoring them, but yeah.
Hey, baby.
We did have some incidences over there, though, for sure.
It's been crazy. Guy. Okay.
Hi,
Angela,
Terry.
they won't even,
Terry Wilson just joined.
Angela Thompson, they won't even let you go to certain areas over there.
Dang.
Okay. Ooh, this is getting interesting.
Over where, honey?
I'm thinking.
I think in Antarctica.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I believe that. There is government work over there, too. I mean, what you see on TV is sometimes little documentaries and stuff. They know their stuff. I used to think I would love to travel like that, but then you see the jungle and the ice, and you know what? I'm just glad I didn't.
Yeah. In some parts, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Susie, how's Becky doing? I'm just sorry, guys. That's her sister. I love her sister too. They're like 14. They're like 14 or 15 months apart. I think they're 15 because me and my brother Johnny were 14. And when I was little, I was like right between them in the age wise. So sometimes I would hang out with Susie, and sometimes it was Becky, and then finally Susie won out.
Okay.
As we got older. Well, Becky was married, and you know what? To this day, she's still married to the same guy since she was 14, and they love each other. Yeah, you don't see that very often. Thanks for the hearts, whoever's doing them.
Susan, all is well. We have to talk to catch up.
Yes.
Kathy I ghost hunt my own house, but it's okay. They're mostly all family.
I know, right? Kathy has helped a lot of people cross over, you guys.
Oh, really?
Her family members. But it's funny because, I mean, not funny, haha,
Of
funny,
course
but
Oh,
I don't think
yes.
originally she didn't want to do that.
Thank
And
you,
then,
Angela. I love Gizmo too.
um,
Yes.
I don't like Gizmo.
thanks, Susie. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was born with
I
6
grew up
months.
Pentecostal with
Oh,
Susie.
you stay right there. You stay right there, buddy.
Sunshine, what was I saying? It was, God, I don't even remember. Old age.
Okay. Sorry. Hi.
I can't remember what I was talking about. I was going to say something, but.
Oh, thank you, Emily. I really appreciate it.
What did
Emily
she
says
say?
I look great. Emily's like, you look great. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, you do, actually.
Kenny used to be
Emily,
scared of Gizmo.
you're a sweetheart. Who else saw down besides Lexi? There was another person that I saw come through.
Just gonna leave him here.
Is it dinner time?
Baby, wait a minute. It's not past midnight. We're good.
Right?
And I promise I won't get him wet unless you guys want some company.
I don't think they want the cranky kind.
Right?
Susan, are you all in the same location? No,
No,
we're not, actually.
Not, Susie. I'm 30 miles out. I'm in Colfax, Iowa.
Me too. I'm in Ames.
You're in Ames. So you're about 30 minutes away, but north.
I'm in Des
I'm
Moines.
east. And Susie, Alicia, this lady here on the top, or at least on my thing, she's on top. You're always on top, Alicia. No, I'm kidding.
Angela, do you think Reiki works?
Oh,
yes, it does.
Yes, I do. But it's the same thing as energy work. If there's something you need done, it can absolutely work. Now, if there's something really wrong with you, please see a doctor because God put them on earth for something,
I don't know how many people have called the shop, and I'm glad Dennis has gotten most of these calls. They're like, I need a psychic to tell me if I'm pregnant. Dennis is like, go see a doctor.
Buy a test. Yeah. The test is so cheap now. Oh my God, my girls. Okay, no, can't say that yet.
Okay, Angela, Reiki is just energy work. It is a Japanese form of energy work, but energy work is the theory of passing your energy or manipulating the energy in someone else's body to heal, because your energetic body, emotional body, and physical body are all connected. A lot of times, if you have physical ailments, they've manifested from your energetic body, your soul, your spirit, whatever you want to call it. And what energy work, Reiki, any of that stuff does is it removes blocks, it removes parasites, it removes tags, cords, everything. It also heals wounds. Another person I need to get on here about that is Antoinette, because she is
she does that very well. Yeah. What Kathy say? What? It definitely does. Well, the other thing too, you guys, you got to remember, they're releasing emotions too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it can be very emotional. You could walk away crying, not even know why. But then cry, let it work, let it do its job, Go ahead and cry and then be done with it.
You see this? She's got her phone out like, oh, y'all, what else?
Who? Me?
Nicole.
Sorry. Where did Nicole go? She's I haven't seen her face.
She was on the phone.
Yes,
with her guy. She's like, okay,
Terry Wilson.
Yeah. Let's talk sexy time. And I'm like, all the podcasts.
I was updating where I was.
It is not time for that. Is it bedtime yet?
It's bedtime in about an hour. So
Terry R. Wilson.
Girl,
it helps me with stress and anxiety.
So.
Good job, Terry.
Readings or attempted to do readings at Mohe. I didn't do very well because Mohe is pretty, like a lot of people don't come over there anymore as often. Like it's not.
Oh, right. I did one with Alicia, and I did really well that day. Really? Actually, but you're right. I didn't do a lot of readings, but I did, considering the people that weren't there.
Yeah.
Merle Hay has gotten really heavy energetically. They need to do an energetic cleanse.
Yeah, they need to redo that whole mall, or not necessarily redo it. fix it so the energy's better.
Yeah.
You can feel it from the
Yeah,
outside. People just drive right by.
Yeah, just clean it all out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Angela says she's in bed talking to us. Angela!
Thanks, Angela.
But I had this lady come up and she wanted a reading and she also does readings. And I was still new, you know, it's like only my second time like at a place doing readings or second or third. And so I was like not as comfortable with myself yet
Right.
or like as confident. I was doubting
Right.
myself. And like she could tell that, you know, she's like, you're doubting
Yeah,
yourself. And
of course.
this was all right. Like all these cards were right.
Right.
And she's like, have you ever had Reiki done on you? And I'm like, no. And so she did it on me. And I felt so much more like
Was that
confident afterwards.
Kim?
And she was like, keep that pole behind you, because there's a pole behind my table. And she's like,
Okay.
put that behind you to where it like it's that way your energy's not blocked or anything like that. It was the way she
Okay.
described it was really interesting.
Well, when I
So
first met you, it was your first time.
yeah, I know.
And I mean, I was so impressed with you that I walked up there. I tell people sometimes I'm blunt, but nicely blunt. But you were so amazing. Just your energy, your white light stood out. Like it was like all over you. And that alone will make people come to you. You were nervous because I know what I thought when I first started. I didn't want to be wrong. I wanted to help these people. And that wasn't about my pride or my ego. It was more like, Lord, if you got me this gift, then I have to be good for them. Yeah. And I was from day one. It was those 1,500 readings I did. So many people left comments, which is one of the reasons why I was on the front page.
Wow.
Dropped ya. Anyway, out of that whole thing, there was only 2 bad comments. And it was funny.
That's good.
That's way good. And it's funny because those people, one of them I said, hey, I left my cell phone by accident. So my phone rings in the middle of the night and I'm half sleepy. So I told her right away. I didn't tell her that. I just said, hey, I'm not getting anything, so let's hang up because that's not fair to you to be spending money. And that was all that was said, and we hung up, and she left me a bad comment. I didn't even tell her I was still in bed.
Susan, energy cleanse is basically where you take, whether it's a person, home, jewelry, anything, you take all the stagnant and negative energy and you either ground it out and take it away and flush it, or you transmute it into something positive. And transmuting is basically alchemically changing the energy into something better, something positive. Let me know if you have any more questions. Angela, are you comfortable now, Destiny Taylor?
Yes.
With readings?
Yes.
Let her know a little bit more about that.
About me being more comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
So
Why?
I've gotten more like confident in myself, and like I've had, you know, people tell me like, oh, that's really accurate, and it just made me like, you know, feel better, you know, like, oh wow, you know, I am helping these people. And
remember when I said earlier
even,
that it's the clients that give you the confidence, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And other psychics coming up to you and letting you know.
Yeah, and I've had people say like, oh, that doesn't resonate. And I'm like, well, it might not resonate with you now, but it could in, you know, a month or so or in the future at some point.
Have they come
like,
back and told you yes? Oh, good.
And
a lot of people don't.
The other thing you can do, if you're not actually doing readings for other people, I mean, yes, doing readings for other people is a really good way to get confident and comfortable fast. But another way you can do it is using a journal. Keep track of how many times you write.
Idea.
Keep track of all your dreams, your guesses, and everything, and mark down what happened. That way you have a record and you can go back and see them.
If there's anything in your life, one thing, here's a good piece of advice too. One thing I have always learned, even with my friends growing up, I can put whatever is happening in my life aside. And it becomes about whoever's sitting in front of me for 15 minutes, half hour, hour. It's all about their, you know, them. That they are paying me for it. They deserve me. And then when I'm done, I pick it back up. I mean, I like what I'm picking up, but I got to do it. And we're not God, everybody. We can make mistakes. Actually, when I realized that, sorry, Alicia, it literally changed my world. It gave me more freedom with myself and
Yeah.
made
Very
me
true.
better. Yes.
You actually, one of the things I have found in a lot of the readings, um, I will find, especially with supernatural stuff,
Mm-hmm.
entities and things like that, I'll have already gone through something, or I will be in the middle of it, and I will have somebody come in for a reading on the exact same issue. So I can give
Right.
them
Right.
Wow.
the knowledge of what's happening. I'm like, thanks, but really,
That
I
is
really didn't want to go through this.
no, baby. That exactly is part of your gift. So spirit can jog your memory, and you're telling them a story.
Mhm.
You don't even have to tell them why you're telling the story about yourself.
Oh, right?
But
Right.
every time I use an example, it absolutely means something to them.
No, it's one of those things. So I'm going to tell you a little story about this client of mine.
Right?
You know? Oh, Angela, you are also good. Well, thank you, Angela.
We
Mwah.
Thank
we
you.
are confident, by the way. I mean, I seriously hear more than the priests, the police. In fact, I've had priests come to me and missionaries.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
back in my 40s, I was flying out to California several times, and every time I got seated by either a priest
Oh,
or one that was in training. Oh no, we got in deep conversations. Every one of them told me how good my gift was. It happened 3 times in a row.
Wow.
I went away healed myself because it made me feel really good. Does that make sense?
yeah, absolutely.
We came down here because God wanted us to. Everybody.
Angela, I need some healing
We
for my
got it.
brother. The nursing home almost killed my brother by depriving him of water, that his whole body went in shock, and me and my aunt and dad were up for 4 hours with him, but now they are giving him a lot more water, thank goodness. Oh my God. That's terrifying.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
it is. Unfortunately, in the healthcare, people got burned out with COVID. It's very shorthanded. The ERs have gotten way worse. Trust me, I know because I've been in 40 times in the last 3 years, and that's not joking. And in probably the last year and a half, I don't even want to go to any of the ERs, and I love Unity Point. They're overworked, everything. However, that doesn't give them the validity to not watch the patient that they're taking care of. So, Angela, I am sorry. We can send energy, for it to calm down and get fixed and everything else. And I hope it gets resolved for you.
He was having seizures, okay.
Yeah, it had
Honestly, Angela,
them.
it's time to move him out of that nursing home if possible. You might be able to
Right.
talk to the government about getting him a little bit more money and putting him in home care,
Yeah.
because that is scary. That's terrifying. I
Mhm.
know my husband, he just had a huge scare with his dad. When I said the end of this last year
Oh, I
about
know,
knocked me
honey.
out,
Yeah.
Dennis had to go down to Mississippi for his dad because we thought this was going to be his last Christmas.
Oh,
While he was
wow.
down there, while he was down there, he found all kinds of interesting stuff. So they ended up bouncing him to another nursing home
Right.
because they were not doing right by his dad.
They had to pull
Hmm.
them. Yeah.
They had to pull him.
Yep.
And my mom and I, what we did is we pooled our resources. Mom was really, really nice. She covered most of this. And she gave him another week down there with his dad. So he had 2 weeks with his dad.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
What a gift.
No, mom she can be kind of snarky, but man, she really stands up and goes to bat for her loved ones.
Your mom's pretty awesome, actually. I've met her.
Yes.
And I love her energy. You know that she was stepping in front of that bullet for her kid. You know?
Oh, not for me, for Arthur. No, not for me. She's
Well,
like,
okay.
all right, hold on, Alicia. I'm
I gotta
positioning you to
tell
take the
you,
lead.
when you have a grandchild, yeah, you think you can't love anymore after you have your own child? Have a grandchild. I didn't believe
Oh,
all the people that I was around. I mean, I believed them, but I didn't. And then I couldn't stop talking about her. There are
yeah,
some I don't get to see. Oh my God, I wish I could.
yeah.
I
No,
have
I know.
one that's kind of far away, and pictures I saw when she was little, like 5 and 6 and 7. She was a spitting image of what I looked like when I was younger. Same hair color, even.
Oh.
Yeah. So
That's a big
they're all special.
Susan. Can bad energy in a place be what makes one sick? You want to look at
Oh,
everything else, including mold, toxic gases, everything like that. You want to keep everything clean. But yes, absolutely 100%.
go a little deeper with that bad energy comment there, Alicia.
Bad energy make a place sick.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Basically, what happens, and here's the other thing. And yes, I know you're looking behind me as I say this. Okay, it's okay, Nicole. You can stare over and be a little judgy. Here's the other thing. You actually have to declutter and deep clean your place, because if you hold on to broken stuff and stuff that shouldn't be there and stuff that you need to actually get rid of, like
Right.
cardboard boxes and stuff, it will
Right.
attract more negative energy. Broken energy is attracted to broken things. But the other thing is you have to make sure you detoxify your environment. You have to get rid of toxic
Hi, Ashley
people.
Shepherd.
Okay, you can't be dragging that person into your home constantly. Okay, meet them in public and then sage yourself afterward. But I would definitely recommend, if you can't deal with a saging or a palo santoing, I prefer palo santo and cedar.
Me too. It's
Okay,
stronger. The natives
Nicole.
use it.
Follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do cedar anymore. It'll give me a headache.
I
Right,
love
right.
sweetgrass though. When you mix Palo Santo, cedar, sweetgrass. But if you can't do that, do a sound cleansing. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to YouTube or whatever, do crystal singing bowls for all your chakras and just blast it through. You can also do high-pitched flute music, or if you want, and this is something that I got taught by a lady I know, you can also use particular pitch of gospel music. It's
Oh,
crazy.
that would be
I
awesome.
know.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
got
because
to
singing
be a
is
particular
universal.
pitch, though. It
Right,
has to
right.
be particular stuff.
But you
Um,
should be able to look that up online.
Yep. I played it on YouTube several
Okay.
times. CC Winans Alabaster Box, Martin something or other. There are a whole bunch of them. But what I do, if stuff
Gospel
gets,
music, I really do.
if this stuff gets heavy in here, what I will do, if the Palo Santoing is not kicking it, I will light a black candle and I'll light a yellow one.
Okay.
And then I put on the gospel or I put on the flute, depending on how bad it is.
Right.
Okay. And I just flush everything out. The other thing I like to do is use floor salt. It's a combination baby powder, salt, and baking soda. I sprinkle it all over my floors, rub it in,
Right.
open all the windows, all the curtains, so the sunlight just bakes everything. And I leave it down for
entry points.
no, all over the carpets, everything.
Yeah, you're doing more. Yeah.
I leave it down for 2 to 3 days and then I vacuum it up. What this does is it just cleans everything out of your place, and it just feels like a little.
Cleans your carpets
Yeah,
too. It is good for
it also does that. The nifty thing is it's kid and pet friendly, and it kills bed bugs. It kills everything.
Nice.
Nothing wants to be near this.
Right,
stuff.
right.
And if you want, you can actually modify it. I sell it at the shop, but you can actually modify it for prosperity. You can throw cinnamon in it. You can modify it.
Yep.
You can modify it a lot of ways.
Put cinnamon in my car under the floorboard.
Yep. Rosemary, lavender, stuff like that.
One more comment. I think on that negative energy being in a nursing home, number one, people are dying in them.
Yes.
Okay. And so obviously good people and bad people die. Well, a lot of the negative ones want to stick around, or they didn't want to leave it, and it's bad energy. So you can always go in and cleanse just the room that your loved one is in. If that isn't working, then yes, find another one. But
actually, it's this wasn't specifically directed at a nursing home.
Well, yeah,
Angela.
I didn't direct it there. I was more like anywhere that with assisted living, all of those places, the hospital. Yeah.
The other thing,
people die in them. That's what happens.
And it's not just bad people. People hang around for all kinds of different reasons.
Yes, they do.
But the other thing that hangs around, and what people really have to remember, is the energy of fights, the energy of bad and skanky things happening there, and all that stuff just hangs and it builds. And what you can and what you can also do, if you're a really bang up energy worker, is you can go into a place and clean it.
Oh yeah.
You don't need any tools.
You can actually clean it from home too. Sometimes.
Yeah, you can do remote clearing work. I know Antoinette does that
Yeah.
all the time with spiral healing.
Yep.
Angela, oh, his name is Arthur. Oh, Wub comes from Wubby Bear, and that's been his nickname ever since he was born. I don't know why. It just sticks. It sticks. That's it. No, I'm not at the shop. Oh, Angela, okay, but he has a roommate.
Who has a roommate?
Her
What?
brother has a roommate.
Oh, well, then that's a different story. Make the space smaller when you go in. Put that salt line between the curtains and whatever you need to do, honey. The Lord God, the energy gods, they know what to take care of. They know what you're asking.
Angela, can you teach me some things? Yes, just ask us. Ask us anything you need, whether it's here or in private or in Messenger, whatever. We'll be happy to answer.
You could also put some like cleanse and like put your intentions into some of your crystals and leave them in his room too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just,
salt.
you know what I do? I stick selenite above my door.
Yes.
And I forgot it was there for like, I don't know, it'd been up there 4 or 5 years. I found one on the ground one time. I'm like, oh yeah, and I didn't have problems. I just stick the crystal where I need it, or a lot of times in the window, because it's going to get sunshine and the new moon and the full moon. You know, all that stuff.
Angela, you and I are on the same page. I was going to say, yeah, it's not going to hang around. She's like, housekeeping will take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I would point. Like the way she said that.
What I would actually do, if you can, get a dream catcher, stitch some stuff into the dream catcher. You can also pour energy work and intention into it. Or if you want, put a cross over them. That you can actually tape stuff to the back of the cross, like selenite, black tourmaline, stuff like that.
Stairs.
Yep.
Yeah, what's her name? The one that sells them at your big fairs.
The dream catcher.
Yeah.
Oh, Terry, Wondercraft Emporium sells them.
Yeah,
a couple of good places sell them.
She's a friend of mine too. She's really awesome.
I don't remember the other gal's name.
There's another gal. Jen.
Yeah.
Jen makes them too.
Dream catchers really are hard to make on the inside of them. A lot of twisting and turning, and I used to make them.
I was gonna say, dream catchers are really fun to make. It's been too long since I made them.
Yes, Angela, we're working on classes, baby.
Yes.
You said, can you teach me something?
I want to work on more articles and books and stuff.
It's
right.
A work in progress. But no, you can actually, if you don't want to do a dream catcher, you can do a cross or something like that, and you can super glue the crystals into the back. Make sure you get one that's the back.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do.
She says hi, Nicole.
Hello.
Again, like Sunshine said, the intent, we talked about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Your intent is already there. And Susie, if you just think about, certain people or certain things that are happening, and if there is something you need, honey, since I've known you since you were 12, we both were, give me a call if we need to do something specific. If she's still on.
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
I hadn't either.
And thank you.
A lot of times, just because they're not making a comment, I mean, they're gone.
No, I know, right?
I'm going to check out for just about 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
No worries. Susan, okay, great. Awesome. But yeah, it's really interesting once you figure out, Susan, yes, I will call. Okay, cool. Thank you, Susan. Once you figure out that you're actually energy sensitive, because if you don't know, you know what, that's one of the topics we should cover. Energy sensitivity, how to diagnose it and how to work with it. I've got an article on it.
And how to block when you need to block.
I said work with it. Yeah, I know. Shielding and stuff. But no, once you figure out you're energy sensitive, it really makes things make a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, carpet cleanse question.
Can you explain the carpet cleanse? Yes, ma'am. Carpet cleanse, basically what it does, it's like a carpet salt. And like I said, I sell it at my shop, Des Moines New Age shop, but you can mix it yourself. Baking soda, I prefer sea salt, but if you don't have anything else, table salt will do. And then baking soda, table salt, baby powder. Get the good Johnson & Johnson kind. You mix it all up, you mix it really well, and then you sprinkle it all through your carpets. Leave it down for 2 to 3 days. And then you open all the windows and the curtains so as the sunlight pours in and just bakes all the negativity out. And what this does, it cleans your carpets, it debugs it and everything, but it also purifies the entire area. When you vacuum it up, make sure to dump that vacuum bag or canister or whatever out in your trash. Get it out. Get it out of your house. It's the same thing when you light the black and yellow candles. Once they burn down, salt the remnants, get them out of your house because they've done their job. They need to go out. But the basic principle is cleaning your carpets, just cleaning that stagnant energy out, moving it on.
I'm back.
All right.
Does somebody have a question for me or anything?
Susan said, okay, great. And yes, I will call. Then she asked for an explanation on the carpet cleanse. Susan, okay, cool. I'm glad I answered your question. She said, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Murph. Angela, what do you mean salt? The remnants. Oh, okay. Anytime you use anything for any sort of clearing work, spell work, or anything like that, once you have, like, you know, the stubs of wax from your candles when they burn all the way down,
you salt it to seal it in.
Yeah, you salt it to seal it in, make sure it doesn't come back out, and then pitch it. You know,
especially like your black candles, your dark purple candles, because essentially it's absorbing, taking into itself to help you.
Yeah. Or sometimes it's just pushing stuff out, whatever, banishing it. But you want to make sure it's sealed, purified, and you get it to the trash. So get it away from you, get it out. And salt also keeps any negativity from bleeding out onto the rest of the world around you. Same idea.
And it's sea salt. It's harmless. That's what's nice.
Kitten pet friendly. But it's also the same idea as a salt circle when you're doing spell work.
Yeah.
So.
Some stuff in Supernatural is legit.
I know, right?
Oh, the show Supernatural? Okay, my favorite scene is when Dean air guitared that song. Oh my God. I have watched that scene on YouTube.
Yeah,
many
I have a
times.
tiger speechless. Oh
He
my
is
God.
so hot. And the other thing, he does have a band and they are good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
So you can go and watch him on YouTube. He's really good.
He gets scared of the cat in that episode. I love it. I love that episode
awesome,
so
yeah.
much.
They're both good looking in their own way. Like, you know, the taller one has his looks. Yeah, that is really good. I like my man taller. That's the only thing is Dean's kind of short, but man, he's hot.
My mom loves Dean too. She's a huge Dean fan.
I'm a Sammy girl. I love Sam.
You like Sammy's cool too, though.
I lean more toward the Sam direction. High five.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, that makes sense for you, Alicia.
Angela wants to be taught how to do a crystal grid and then meditation. Crystal grid, I can help you with. I'm actually writing an article right now on it.
And I'm not doing meditation. I'm doing psychic medium stuff. How to use your own
meditation. I can give you a few tips on that.
But yeah.
Meditation.
I meditate walking down the street, so
I was
mine's different.
Depending on who you are, is how you should meditate. See, Dennis, my husband, loves meditation. He picks it up really easy. He was doing Buddhist meditation twice a week for a while. He can just sit and clear his mind, which is interesting because he has ADD. But
he's a Gemini. Hello.
But for me, when I try and do that, my mind won't shut down. Right. So what I do is I do moving meditation, whether it's doing the dishes while I've got my electro beats going, or folding clothes, or, you know, I'm zoning out while I'm doing artwork, stuff like that. It's something to keep this part of my brain going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's that simple. I just go, okay, 0, nothing.
Yeah. Oh, Kathy, I fall asleep.
I know you do. I know. That's why you gotta learn how to be like me and walking down the street and do it. You just leave your body. I've
Um,
never been hit by a car, I promise.
I wouldn't advise walking down the street. I would just say do simple
Well,
tasks around your house that are
I'm kind
repetitive.
of joking, but I'm ADHD as well, like Dennis. Like, seriously. It's wear and tear on your body when you get older, though. Like, seriously. The
Really?
arthritis is bad. Yeah, because you're constantly moving, you're constantly thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean constantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we have some.
I find a lot of people like that. So, I mean, I know we're going to close pretty soon,
Yeah.
but I was going to say if there's someone that hasn't asked a question, if we can get to it, go ahead. Or we can do it next week, you know.
I was gonna say, let's push it to next time
Yeah, I
because
agree with that.
this,
Yeah, I've got things I got to get done too.
Susan, thank you, ladies. Well, thank you,
Thank you,
Susan. Thank you,
Susie.
everybody, for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
And
Yeah.
thank you for all
Love
the
you
love
guys.
too. Yeah, we love you. Mwah.
Yeah. And the people that, because I have, like, Brian is my son-in-law.
So we love you all.
Yeah.
And I hope you'll tune in. Oh, Angela, thank you, girls. Thank you, Angela. We love you.
Yeah, it was amazing how many people tuned in this time. It's really awesome.
Yeah,
So
it is.
once we get a certain night down,
Mhm.
oh my God, thank you guys. I'm getting all these emojis. They're so cute.
I know, right? That's
I love
awesome. Thank you,
emojis.
guys.
I know.
But once we can get this down, and then it's just gonna be a
Yeah,
rotating
then
cycle, I guess.
they'll know, you know.
Because, but I do want to come on with topics, and I think that
Yes.
we've
That's what I
explored some
wanted
different
you to
stuff.
ask. Ask them what, yeah.
You know,
These
what
are
do
the question I wanted you to do, but that was it. What topic would they like?
yeah, what topic? Throw some topics, you know,
Yeah,
and we'll spend at least a little while on them, discussing them, but then we'll
right,
go for free for all after that.
right.
Keep it
I mean,
relaxed.
everybody has their specialized field.
Mhm.
And I'm a firm believer on what you're good at, like Antoinette.
Mhm.
She's not afraid to say, I do great energy work and I do the tarot cards. I don't know what else she does. Oh, she's Reiki too, isn't she?
I enjoyed the topic tonight on energy. Okay, we'll do more of
Thank
that in the
you.
future then. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, hey guys, do either of you do a blog? I know, Destiny, you write.
I do.
So I wanted to talk to you about
Yeah.
maybe doing a
Bring
blog
on,
article on
what
mine.
did Kathy say? Bring on something.
Oh, hold on. Bring on a Reiki master for questions, please. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
We'll try.
Let me
yes.
dig up one.
I got a couple you can look at if you need it.
Okay, cool. All right. Because, yeah, no, some of the ones I know, they've just gone through some really rough times, and it's just,
Right.
yeah.
Well, like I said, we get psychically attacked or we get attacked as well. We are human.
Yeah.
Look, I can read for myself, so I know when things are coming.
Yeah.
I may not know what they
Yeah.
are, and sometimes you can stop them, but sometimes you're meant to go through them. I'm the
I know.
first one to say it
Right,
sucks,
Nicole? Yeah, we know.
right?
Yeah.
But we're also here for a reason. I have been on death's door probably 30 of the 40 times I was in the hospital in the last 3.5 years. And look, I'm still here. And now I'm strong again. I feel like I got me back.
Hugs right back to you, Angela.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We love you very much.
I know you guys do. I love you too.
Love you. Mwah. Love you, Angela. And we love you guys too.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, quick question, guys. Would either of you be willing to come on again?
Absolutely.
You talking about me?
Both of you.
Yeah, of
All right.
course. You
All right,
already,
cool.
you already know I'm in. Yeah, well, me and Alicia go back and forth on nights because, like, she's been, you know what, like she said, she had a January from hell. So, you guys, until we get like a set night that, you know, when things calm down a little bit, but otherwise be watching for when we get to come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Kathy.
Thanks,
She
baby.
gave
You can
us
always
all a
go back
heart.
and watch them.
Yes.
It would take me forever to set up. Who's
Not
that?
people on there.
Angela Thompson?
Tech.
Angela Thompson. It will take me forever to set up.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm
We
looking forward
know.
to it. Anyway, love you all. I think we are going to sign off. So
Yep, we're rounding down,
all
winding
right.
down. I can't go to sleep
Thanks,
yet. I got
babe.
things to do, though. Thank everybody. Sunshine, I'm so glad
Thank
you were on.
you.
Of
Me
all
too.
people, I love her.
Yeah.
Thank you
Because
for
you know what?
inviting
Okay,
me.
real quick, everybody. People like that are going to be me when I'm gone. Like, we need people to take our places. And we need people that care. And that, yes, it's nice to make money, but that's not what we're in it for. We want to help them. And I know God gave me those gifts to help people. So, and I know
Absolutely.
you guys feel the same way.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely. But we also need to make our bills and eat stuff.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
And
want to
support our
starve.
kids and our grandkids,
Hey,
you
I've
know.
starved once before, so I'm really glad,
I know. I don't want to
right?
starve. I'm good.
No,
I know.
I like my lights on too.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Angela
You know,
says
water
good
for a shower, you know, the
Bless you,
minimum.
Angelin. Nah.
All right,
Okay,
everybody.
so
We love
Angela,
you. Mwah. I'll be back.
Angelin, and Sunshine Oracle, you guys are all going to be at the February 10th and 11th True Hearts Fortune Fair
Yes.
coming up.
Yep.
And it's going to be coupled with Dean's art show on cats and dogs.
I love Dean.
So we are going to have fun. Yeah, we all love
Yeah.
Dean. Honestly, I want to bring Dean on here just because he's so
that would be
enthusiastic.
fun. And
he's going to
you
be
know
like,
what?
he's going to be like, because I like
Sunshine,
you.
is Kenneth back?
Yeah, he is back.
Is he back?
And he
Okay,
had a blast.
Oh, I need to text him. He went to LA, you guys, but I got him interested back in his art. It was very interesting how Spirit worked that comment. Alicia, you need to see his art. He's good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he's trying to have some done for me to try and like sell for him.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good,
so
good,
he's just trying to
good.
work on it. So hopefully he'll have some done.
Yeah, if they don't sell at the art fair, you can put them online.
Yeah, that's true too.
He will, Kathy. She does post vendors.
We're not sure yet. I think so, but I'm not sure. So
We
I don't know.
haven't heard confirmation.
We haven't heard from Terry or Maddie yet. So,
We have
Oh,
the hands full to baby.
right?
Okay.
So we don't know about
Right.
Jeff, Terry, or Maddie. We don't know.
Okay.
And Kathy,
Maddie's got to be
yes,
there.
I will
She
be
wasn't there
posting
the other day.
vendors.
I love Maddie. Yeah.
But yeah, no. But yeah, your brother's art, also let him know that there's going to be an art show in the March fair. It's $25 to put 4 pieces in, and he keeps all of them.
It's not till the end of March, so that gives him a little time.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I
2
have
tables
2
with all your
tables.
stuff.
I have 1 and a little chair. I love the fact that I only use me.
Just
I don't
poof,
have to carry
it's
anything
set up.
hardly.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Ow! I actually got my business cards ordered on time.
Nice.
Shit, I was gonna order pins. Forgot them. Oh well, they'll be for the March one.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
and if you
that
guys
month
know,
we're not doing the shop one, right? We're just doing the one at the end of the month.
not in March. We're going to be doing the fairgrounds. And also, if you guys know of any vendors who want to sign up, I'm looking for fresh new vendors.
Did you get a hold of what's her name?
Yes,
Joy?
we have not heard anything back. So
she's very interested. So I'll message her, tell her to get a hold of you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Love
she
you all.
bugged me several days. So all right, love you too. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Alicia, I need to talk to you right away.
Okay.
Can you call me just for 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah,
Mwah. I am off.